a kind of magic. One dream, one soul, one prize, one golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of magic. One shaft of light that shows the way. No mortal man can win this day. It's a kind of magic. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. It's a kind of magic. The way it seems eternity. The day will dawn on Saturday. Is this the kind of magic? It's a kind of magic that can be all we want. This rage that lasts 1,000 years will soon be done. This flame that burns inside of me, I'm hearing secret harmonies. It's a kind of magic. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic.
Almost there, we're almost there. How wonderful, wonderful our love will be. For you, for me, we're almost there, where we will share a warm caress, tenderness, a dream come true. For me, for you, love has waited such a long time. Now we're a kiss apart. Darling, this is the right time to let the kisses start. For you're almost mine, and soon we'll find our paradise, paradise so rare. Close your eyes, for we're almost there. You're almost mine, and soon we'll find.
Here we are at Bellevue, Wakefield Trinity, prior to tonight's Wakefield Open Cup game to be played out between Streethouse and Oulton. And with me I have Mick Copley and Bob Pritchard, the Streethouse coaches. Last time we had a chance to speak, Bob, was prior to the West Yorkshire Cup final. You must have been very, very pleased with the way that game went.
Yes, Andy, his first half performance, it was brilliant. Second half performance, there was somewhat lacking, I don't know what it was, but we got crucified penalty count wise. Gav sent video about 3 times and it was 19-4. Somewhat decisions I just couldn't understand them. Like, I mean, we don't grouse about officials like, but makes you wonder at times with them. But tonight we've just got to go out and do as job as we can. We're ready for it. They'll not be complacent. A lot of people think it's going to be easy, but it's going to be far from easy. They're a Saturday side, and Saturday sides are a different ball game altogether than what Sunday sides are. Having said that, with a full side out, full strength squad, somewhat what we're not going to have next year, because it looks as though we've lost 3 players already to professional ranks. But if we go out and do what we can, this field will sort us and everything will be sound.
In a West Yorkshire Cup final, I was impressed with the brand of Oulton football Streethouse played and the way that they tackle as well. Very, very good hard tackling. You'll be looking for the same sort of thing tonight, Bob?
Exactly the same. I mean, whether we've had this afternoon, well, we've had it all day. First 20 minutes, this ball's going to be greasy. We're just going to keep sending that wedge up for first 20 minutes, get them wore down, and then get some ball out. These backs is good enough on here. Plenty of space. Young Martin at loose forward and Dorsey, chance. I'm expecting a big enough chance tonight. He's just coming good as a kid. I mean, once or twice at Featherstone, made that half a break, and he went the wrong way sort of thing, but we've worked on him this week, and I'm expecting a big enough chance tonight to get us at it.
Thanks, Bob. If I could just turn to Mick a moment. Mick, have you had a chance to see this Oulton side this season at all?
Oh, we haven't seen this Oulton side, but they can't be a bad side. They went down to Milton Keynes 7 and won it against some top-class Yorkshire side, London sides, Lancashire sides. So there must be football ability there when you can take lads down and play an open game of 7-a-side and run points in, which they did in that time. But I think tonight, what's going to make the big difference on a field like this is what we call the engine room. That's these big forwards, as Bob says, coming at the wedge, soaking them up, getting the ball out to these backs, and then they've got all the space in the world on this ground. It's a beautiful ground. It's ideal conditions for them tonight. We should see some good football from both sides.
Indeed, the props in the West Yorkshire Cup final, particularly Dave Price, I thought, Mick, had an absolute blinder.
Well, Dave had, but also the other prop, Bob's brother, Neil Pritchard, he had a great game. I mean, when you watch it on video, you soak it up a bit better, and we've watched it 2 or 3 times since that match. And that's what a prop's job is, and both of them just drove that ball in mid-ground, 10-15 yards every time, tires the other side out and lets these other lads run about, and it makes them good because they've done the work, and they did the work. I'm hoping they do it tonight for us.
Thanks, Mick. If I could just turn back once more to you, Bob. You mentioned complacency earlier. You've had an awful lot of success this season. Is it difficult to keep these lads motivated for game after game?
Well, they've been at us half that last fortnight that we're never letting up, which we can't do. Like, we've got to keep at it. I mean, I've one in there, he's got grey hairs in his head, that Pricey. He gets more kicks up arse than Maggie Thatcher does, but we've got to keep at it and keep cracking. I mean, this is what we've been playing for all season since last June. We've been at it 3 nights a week since last June, as I said before, and we've got to keep at it. I mean, after tonight, with a top 4 playoff final at Oulton on Sunday against Shaw's. I mean, this is what we've played for all year. Barley Cup, Yorkshire Cup, we've had a great run. I mean, we were unfortunate not to go all the way, but this is the bread and butter. You've got to win them, and that's it. So you've got to keep at them. Motivation's no problem to us. That's our game. We've been at it long enough. When they come out here, you'll see what sort of outfit they are.
Thanks very much, Bob, and thanks very much, Mick, once again, and good luck for the final tonight.
Cheers, Andy.
Cheers.
One dream, one soul, one prize, one golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of man. One shot of light that shows the way. No mortal man can win this day. It's a kind of man. The bell that rings inside your mind.
Welcome to the teams for this evening, led by coaches Keith Bridgman, Ryan Aston, and the chairman Mick Spence from Oulton, and led by Bob Pritchard and Mick Copley, with Peter Hodge, the secretary of Streethouse.
The day will dawn on Saturday.
And good evening and welcome to Bellevue, home of Wakefield Trinity, for tonight's Wakefield Open Cup final to be fought out between Streethouse and Oulton. And it's a fine, sunny and warm evening here at Trinity. My word, what a change we've had in the day, because it's absolutely belted it down right through the day. But as soon as we were preparing for this cup final, the sun came out and shined on us. The gods have smiled on us tonight, and so open football, I'm sure, will be the name of the game tonight. And the Streethouse side are in the red and white hoops with black shorts, and the Oulton side, they're in the red shirts with the yellow and black band, and being led out by their respective chairman and secretary in the case of Streethouse. And the officials following behind.
The two teams making their way towards the dugouts at the edge of the pitch, where they'll be presented to the chairman of the Wakefield District Amateur League. If you'd like to refer to your team sheets during the presentation, I'll give you the details of both teams, the American and their lineup for the game. First of all, for Oulton, number 1 is David Newsom.
And the referee calling the two captains together, and as he does so, now the presentations are over with, I'll run through the Streethouse side for you first. At number 1 is Paul Armstrong, number 2 Terry Smith, number 3 is Paul Allington, number 4 Colin Sillabeer, number 5 Ian Harrison, number 6 is Chance Leake, number 7 and captain is Kevin Dawson, number 8 Neil Pritchard, number 9 Nigel Curtin, number 10 is Dave Price, number 11 Les Tonks, of course, who missed the West Yorkshire Cup final, so this will be a big night for him. Number 12 Sean Hudson, number 13 Martin Wood, with substitutes for Streethouse, 14 Gordon Long and 15 Kevin Sadler. The Oulton side for you. At number 1 David Newsom, number 2 is Gary Smith, number 3 Mick Hagan, number 4 Richard Kernan, number 5 is Mick Carhill, and number 6, as the game is in motion now, is Tony McManus. And away come Oulton now with the ball. I'll just carry on with the Streethouse. I do apologise, the Oulton side for you. We've got number 7 is Darren Butterfield, number 8 is John Hurst, number 9 Ian Thompson, as Oulton still come forward, and they've made 35 yards there. They're 10 yards outside their own 25. And a kick through there, but it's going to fall onto fullback Paul Armstrong, no problem. He brings this ball out well, and he beats one man before he's knocked down well there. And at number 9 for Oulton is Ian Thompson, 10 is Richard Cryer, 11 Steve Firth, 12 Gary Holmes, 13 Peter Savory, 14 John Stratford, and 15 Phil Thornton. Has good running again from Streethouse. And these two big props, Neil Pritchard and Dave Price, will take some knocking down today. Here's Martin Wood. Oh, he sells a dummy. The ball's loose and it's play on. And it's Kevin Dawson trying to burrow his way through there. Here's Martin Wood now, decides to kick, and it's rolling towards the corner flag, but it's kept in there by David Newsom, the Oulton full-back. And Mick Carhill takes a drive and away from the touchline. This time it's Richard Cryer, who's hauled down about 2 yards short of his own 25-yard line. The ball going back for the kick here. It's a high one. And a mistake there from Terry Smith brings the first scrummage of the game. I do apologise, the right winger is Ian Harrison. And the referee, Mr. Jackson, is not happy with that one. And Some problems with the scrum cap there for Ian Thompson, the Oulton hooker, but he's okay now. And again, the ball's out the same way. This time it's out to Oulton. As loose forward Peter Savory drops on that one. And Mick Hagan trying to make the break, but it's good tackling from Streethouse. This is good play. Richard Kerning bouncing one man off, but he's bounced into touch. There are hard tackle inside a Streethouse. But of course, Oulton do play in a Saturday league as opposed to Streethouse playing in a Sunday league, and some people feel that that makes a big difference. But Streethouse coming forward now, and Nigel Curtin wants that ball on quickly. They're looking eager. Oh, that's good work. But a good tackle too from Ian Thompson there, the Oulton hooker. This time it's Les Tonks, and he's left one of the Oulton players laid out there. And indeed, Les Tonks has been spoken to by the referee there, and the penalty goes in favour of Oulton. And the penalty kick coming in now from Tony McManus. Darren Butterfield now with the ball in his hands, and he puts it onto an oncoming Oulton forward there. Indeed, it was John Hurst. The referee said that was not a knock on there. Play on. Ball coming out. But good tackle there indeed from centre Paul Allington. Nice chip ball there though, and that pins Streethouse almost back to their own 25-yard. It's going to be Kev Dawson now to feed the scrummage. The ball's out the same way. The referee, I'm sure, will want that one again, and indeed he does. This time it's out to Streethouse. Play on with Chancellor, has the ball now. Steps up under the tackle there from Tony McManus. Here's Les Tonks again. Big strong running second rower. Martin Wood. But, well spotted there by Gary Holmes. And Holmes is in on the tackle again there. Wood goes to the play, the ball. Slips it away to Nigel Curtin. Oh, and here's good running from Dave Price. He's got the ball away. Oh, this is great stuff again from Streethouse. Kevin Dawson finally pulled down there by Gary Holmes. And Martin Wood elects to kick for touch. Oh, but well taken, but unfortunately he slid into touch there, did the fullback David Newsom, as he seemed to take that ball very well. And referee shouting his orders. It's out. Well, it looked to be out to Streethouse, but unfortunately I think it bounced off Kev Dawson's legs there and back to Oulton, so they have the chance to bring it away now from their own 25. Oh, and the ball's loose. And Streethouse failed to gain advantage of it, and the referee calls for the scrum. But this time Kev Dawson will have the chance of feeding it into the scrummage. Well picked up from the back of the scrum there by Martin Wood. But once again the Oulton players were alive to that one, and it looks as though Martin Wood's been hurt in that tackle. Referee seems to be looking at his ankle. And Martin Wood back on his feet. He still seems to be suffering a little bit from that injury, limping rather badly. But Streethouse coming forward through Wes Tonks, and he's held up just 10 yards short now. And a chance for Curtin as he goes for the line. And he's just held up a yard short there. Good work from the hooker. Out it comes now to Dave Price. He slips it away, the ball's loose. And full-back Dave Newsom drops on it well there and saves the day for Oulton. And Oulton blindside prop there, Richard Cryer, takes the first drive away. And straight from the play the ball there. Wingman Mick Cahill. But it's a long, long kick, but this one's going to find Paul Armstrong. He's no problem with that sort of kick. And he comes forward, runs well, but runs into the tackle there of Steve Firth, and it's an absolute belter. Kev Dawson getting his forwards running there. And the ball ripped out there by Gary Holmes, but the referee says Kevin Dawson was already held. So the penalty goes to Streethouse, and a chance here for 2 points on the board. Will it be Kevin Dawson himself to attempt to put this one over? Indeed it is. Kevin Dawson now with a chance for the first points of the game. Strokes it well and true, and that's the first 2 points on the board for Streethouse with a penalty goal there after Kevin Dawson had the ball ripped away after the referee had called held, and it's Dawson himself who lands that 2 points. McManus sets the game in motion, but not too well, because that ball's gone straight into touch. And another chance now for a penalty for Streethouse. What will they elect to do here? Will it be a tap or a kick to touch, or will Kevin Dawson attempt to land this one? Yes, he's going for a kick at goal from the halfway line. This will be a good one. Little scrum half, plenty of confidence in his own ability to land this one. He hits it, but it's going to fall well short. And Streethouse come away, I do apologise, Oulton come away with it. And again, the tackling strong hard as Ian Thompson tries to make the break there for Oulton. And this time it's John Hurst. And a penalty here against Streethouse, not allowing the player to play the ball. Dave Price, the offender, seemed a little bit harsh, that one, but the referee's in charge. Peter Sabori puts the ball onto John Hurst, but he's unable to break this red and white wall of Streethouse. And I'm afraid there'll be a penalty this time It looks to be against Les Tonks for this time. The same sort of offence has happened at the other side. Ripping the ball out after the referee had called held. So a chance for McManus now to get the 2 points back for Oulton. Similar offence in a similar sort of position. Tony McManus now. And over it goes, and that equalises the scores with now Streethouse 2 and Oulton 2. 2 penalty goals at the moment, 1 to each side. Kevin Dawson now. Lofts a high one there. Bouncing about awkwardly, and the referee will call that a knock on, and he's quite right there from Gary Holmes. The ball did come forward there. Streethouse put in, but the penalty again against Streethouse. Handing out there, he says. So Oulton through McManus once again to come forward. Oh, he belts a beauty there. That's a good one. Oulton just inside the Streethouse half now. And Peter Savory is going to play the ball. And it's loose and it's play on. It's dropped there by Hooker Ian Thompson, and Streethouse gratefully accepted the chance to pick it up. Oh, good running there from Neil Pritchard. These big Streethouse props, they really do take some stopping. And Streethouse now some 10 yards short of the and a kick through there from Kevin Dawson. Tests out the fullback, but he's equal to the task. But they've found themselves now in Oulton, in the Oulton 25, but the referee says, you're not onside, lads, get back. So it's another penalty to Oulton. And it's a high one. And it's found touch. Some 10 yards short of the halfway line. Once again, it's Peter Savory and Hurst bringing on Cryer there. Hurst now decides to go himself, but he's going nowhere as he's well tackled there by Sean Hudson. Mick Hagan looks useful, this centre, gets the ball away, but a knock on. House have won it, but the referee says no, they haven't. This time it will be out to Streethouse. Here's Chance Leake now. Oh, he slips away from one tackle. He slips away from two. Good running. And Tonks there driving forward. And this time Paul Allington. And Sean Hudson makes the 25-yard line as Curtin gets the ball to Dawson. He gets it to Leake. He gets it to Price. This is good work. Oh, there must be a chance here for Streethouse. But the cover's across. Ball turned inside to Pritchard there. He tries to slip it away, but it only falls there to Gary Holmes of Oulton. And he says thank you very much as he drops on that ball, and Oulton come away with it. Neil Pritchard trying to keep the movement going there. Unable to control his pass. Oh, this is a good kick. Oh, and it's just bounced out of reach there as John Hurst showed what he was capable of there. And Kevin Dawson, though, now has the ball for Streethouse. And now it comes to Les Tonks. He gets it back inside. But Nigel Curtin unable to make anything of it. But here he is again, Les Tonks. Oh, he gets a good ball away to Chance Leake. Allington now looking for support, and my word, Sean Hudson was coming up like a steam train there, but the drop goal attempt from Kevin Dawson misses, goes wide of the right hand post, and it will be a tap on the 25-yard area, on the 25-yard line for Oulton here. Well, we've already seen that this is looks as though it's going to be quite a tight game, 2 apiece at the moment. Certainly Streethouse have looked the stronger up to now, but oh, this is a great run though. Steve Firth, he's going to kick forward. And well covered there by Paul Armstrong. What a great break that was there. A great break from Steve Firth. Oulton came forward brilliantly there. Just as I was saying that Streethouse seemed to be on top. That was the best move of the match from Oulton there. Now the Streethouse forwards coming again for this ball. And the ball slipped away there, it's loose. Les Tonks there, he was trying to keep things going, but the kick through there from Kevin Dawson, knocked on, his first mistake by the fullback David Newsom. He's looked pretty sound so far, but this time he's caught out. And he's play on, says the referee. There's Gordon Long, he gets it away, and in the line there is Armstrong, and the movement's still going. And Syllabeer finally brought down there. Nigel Curtin taking a drive. And willing workers amongst this Streethouse pack. Here's one of them, Les Tonks. Dawson, Leake. Oh, good ball to Long. He slips it away, but his wingers, he's overrun him, unfortunately. I could see what he was trying to do there, but his wingman had overrun him. Ian Harrison. Oulton have the chance now to come away. And we've seen good play on both sides so far. Enough to suggest that anything could happen in this game. But that's good tackling. As Peter Savory is unable to break through there. Hurst kicks through. Oh, and it looks as though it's going to find touch. It does indeed. And being as, of course, that ball came off a Streethouse player, the heading ball goes to Oulton, but it don't do them any good because Streethouse have got it. Sean Hudson. And Streethouse coming forward again through Dave Price. And penalty this time against Oulton. Use of the knee there, says the referee. Dave Price is laid flat out at the moment. Kevin Dawson now to put to touch using a place kick. He lofts it well, yes, that's a good one. Nigel Curtin again showing his enthusiasm, rushing on to get that ball, and here we go. Oh, and Les Thompson, that looked a little bit high there, but the referee says it's okay. Chance leak. Saw there was nothing on outside him and did the right thing, went himself. Here's Curtin. And he's held up by his opposite number there, Richard, or rather should I say Ian Thompson. And they're very close now, Streethouse. And the ball tapped. And just held up right on the line there. Les Thompson's going for the line, but he's held up. Good tackle in there from Oulton. Oulton come away now. And certainly the referee calling the orders, stamping his authority on the game. John Hurst sells it away, or at least tries to. Gary Holmes. And the kick to touch there from Peter Savory is successful. And the referee right in the middle of the pack there. Not the safest place for a referee to be, I don't think. Just gets out of the way in time, but again he penalises Streethouse. McManus now. Still waiting for the first try of the game. The score at the moment, still 2 points apiece. Streethouse with an early penalty goal from Kevin Dawson. Equalised by a Tony McManus penalty goal. And Oulton now. Haven't spent too long up in this 25-yard area of Streethouse, but they're coming away now and the ball's loose. And it's play on. As there are cries for a knock on there, but referee says no. Well, this time it goes loose again, and Streethouse accept the chance of picking up the loose ball. Nigel Curtin now. He gets it today, Prize. Bump! Off goes one man. Now Chance Leak. He kicks forward. This time testing winner Mick Cahill. And he runs straight and hard, but there's no way he's going to get through Chance Leak like that. One of the best tacklers for a youngster I've seen in a lot of years. And again, this time it's Paul Allington who's penalised. And McManus again has a chance to boot this ball into touch. Oh, and it's a good one again. Peter Savory brings on Darren Butterfield. Hurst now shells it out to McManus. He gets it to Firth. He gets it away. Here's that Mick Hagan. He's a good centre, this lad, but a tremendous tackle. What a good tackle that was from Paul Armstrong as he wraps the man and the ball and bundles them both into touch. Good tackle from a full-back there as Mick Hagan, who's already looked useful, this right centre, made a good run up that left touchline side. Well, both sides know they're in a game here. Sean Hudson knocked down. Dave Price again. Yard short of his own 25. And Gordon Long is well tackled there by Ian Thompson. Nigel Curtin getting through a lot of work, this hooker. Paul Allington. And that's the 6th tackle. John Hurst now gets it to McManus. He gets a good ball away there. And back it comes. And there's Ian Thompson. Firth tries to sidestep, but as he does so, slips over. Gary Holmes, his second row partner, he slips the ball away, but it's good work there from Paul Allington as he spots that, and he's down on it like a shot. And this time I think the penalty will be against Oulton. Not marking square, says the referee. And Kevin Dawson now. Once again, he's going to attempt to land this one in touch using a place kick. And that just about finds the halfway line. And the ball straight on for Nigel Curtin to tap and bring on Dave Price. Curtin again. This time brings on Neil Pritchard. Now Les Tonks. He gets a good ball away to Nigel Curtin. He sells half a dummy before he's knocked down there. Oh, that one's, well, finally ended up in Chance Leake's hands. He's got it away to Kevin Dawson. He looks for Les Tonks. He's found him. Tonks going forward, still going. And he gets the ball away. And here's Dawson. Gets it to Gordon Long. And Gordon Long is held up just inside the Oulton 25. Dave Price going for the drop goal. It's gone loose and play on, says the referee, as Oulton come up with it. Through scrum half, Darren Butterfield. And Steve Firth taking the ball in there for Oulton. John Hurst now. But he's met by Dave Price and Neil Pritchard, these two excellent prop forwards for Streethouse. And there's Dave Price once again. McManus now. Oh, and a difficult one to take there. And it is knocked on, unfortunately, there by Terry Smith. And the referee wants that one again. Well, the penalty again. And Streethouse certainly being heavily penalised at the scrummages. Goes against Streethouse. McManus again with the ball here. And he's found touch some, 10 yards out from the Streethouse line. Now a chance for a try as Darren Butterfield sidesteps past one man. And Streethouse having to defend the line desperately here. Oh, but that's a bad ball there. Trying to work a move there. Oulton didn't come off at all, and Streethouse once again come up with a loose ball. Dave Price. Neil Pritchard. I think if you played for 2 days non-stop, those two props would still be running. But the ball's gone loose. And Richard Cryer there. And this time Steve Firth, he's driving forward. And he's had to be hauled down there by Nigel Curtin and Les Tonks. Run round here. Oh, McManus now. Oh, gets the ball away. But again, Oulton held up some yards short of the line there. It was Gary Smith that was going for that one. John Hurst. He's got it away. And the ball's still loose. And eventually ends up in touch. Well, what a passage of play we had there. Referee again making use of his whistle. And telling the packs to get exactly where he wants them. And still he's not happy with it. And it's out this time to Streethouse. Oh, and the ball's gone loose. And Oulton coming forward through Butterfield now. He slipped away from one tackle. Oh, and he got 2 or 3 man overlap there. If he could have just slipped that ball away. McManus gets it to Hagan. Oh, he gets a good ball to his wingman. And what's the referee decided here? Yes, he's decided that Paul Armstrong once again saved Streethouse with a good tackle there. Held Mick Cahill up. He was unable to ground the ball, and not only did that, but dragged him into touch and goal as well to give Streethouse the tap. 25, what good work from Armstrong there. Neil Pritchard, oh, he gets a great ball away. Now Streethouse are on the charge. But it's gone loose again. And Oulton have recovered it. Well, this is end-to-end stuff. This is what the crowd like to see. We haven't had a try yet, but we certainly have plenty of excitement in this game. Out it comes now. McManus, but he's not able to pick that one up. In fact, he knocks on. In fact, that was Richard Kernin. I apologise. Knocks on. There'll be a scrum down. Dawson gets the ball in, but the referee again says that's not to his liking. This one will be. And Streethouse come up with it through Paul Allington. Of course, has switched to the loose forward position because Martin Wood has had to leave the field. Nigel Curtin. Well, the hookers look dangerous tonight. Dave Price. Les Tonks, well taken in the end there by the second row forward. Kevin Dawson, he's going to kick. And the ball there picked up by number 10, Richard Cryer. Perhaps a possibility for an offside decision there, but referee ruled against it. John Hurst now. He gets it away, but I'm afraid Gary Holmes just took his eye off the ball for a moment there. And the ball's won by Streethouse. Kevin Dawson finds Chance Leake. He gets away from one and two players, and almost away from a third. Now Sean Hudson. Now it's Streethouse's turn to exert some pressure here. This time they were a little slow. Dawson gets it to Price. Barnstorming forward there. And Pritchard. The referee's spotted a knock on in there. And that's out same way, says the ref. Oh, it's one against the head. Streethouse have got it. Les Tonks now. Gets it away. Certainly shown that he can release the ball. Here's Curtin again going for the line. But he's met by the 2 second rows of Oulton there. Steve Firth and Gary Holmes underneath the posts. Some 3 yards out. And the ball's gone loose, and I think the referee will call the knock on. Indeed, he calls half-time, and we've had plenty of excitement in this game, even though all we've had to show at the moment is a Kevin Dawson penalty for Streethouse and a Tony McManus penalty for Oulton. The score at the moment, Streethouse 2, Oulton 2, with everything to play for in the second half.
Interval, you're going to be entertained by the Charleston.
And we're all set for what promises to be an enthralling second half, as the scores at the moment level between these 2 very good sides, 2 apiece. As once again McManus makes the mistake of planting the ball straight into touch. Will Kevin Dawson have another go from the halfway line here? It's very, very tight, this game. No, this time he elects to kick for touch. And no problem, straight into the crowd. Now Streethouse with an early chance in this second half to put some pressure on the Oulton defence. And there's Neil Pritchard once again driving forward and into the Oulton defence, and oh, good work there. Once again, Les Tonks showing his ability to get rid of the ball in the tackle. And there's Sean Hudson driving forward. And I bet they've had a good half-time talking to these lads from Bob Pritchard and Mick Copley. And they certainly seem that way because they're coming with real fire at the moment. But Nidge Curtin's down injured. But he's up and played it. Kevin Dawson finds chance. Leake's going himself. He gets the ball away. And Sean Hudson held up there, oh, just a couple of yards short. Can they do it now through Les Tonks? He dummies. He goes. He's over. A try from Les Tonks. And that breaks the deadlock right at the beginning of the second half. Les Tonks is over for a try for Streethouse. And that makes the score now Streethouse 6 and Oulton 2. With Kevin Dawson to attempt the conversion. Kevin Dawson now. Oh, he strokes it well, it's a beauty. So that's now Streethouse 8 and Oulton 2. And some great work there by Chance Leake, set up the opportunity for that score there from Les Tonks. And Kevin Dawson made no mistake with the conversion. And Streethouse now have a 6-point advantage over Oulton. McManus kicks off, but only finds Kevin Dawson. Dave Price now. And there's gaps down the middle here. As one of the Oulton players is flat out. Oh, good work. Neil Pritchard now. He gets the ball inside. Paul Harrington slips the ball away. It's well picked up there. Well picked up there by Terry Smith, but the referee says the pass was forward. And Richard Cryer is fit again, and the ball is fed there, but oh, here comes Streethouse now, and here's a chance. And Terry Smith there, just a yard short. And Les Tonks driving for the line, but he's lost the ball. And Oulton able to bring it away now. And they've certainly faced some early pressure from Streethouse here. And the referee will penalise Dave Price there, saying that he'd stolen the ball after the tackle had been completed. And McManus once again finds touch. Oh, and the ball's loose. Play on, says the referee. Hurst gets it away, McManus now. Oh, and here's a good chance. But well covered and well tackled there as Mick Hagan was looked to be on his way. It was Kevin Dawson, the captain of Streethouse, who was across to take him out. John Hurst bounces one man off, gets the ball away. Oh, now it's Oulton's turn to turn the screws in this game. And that's good work there from Steve Firth, who gets the ball away to Richard Kernin, but he's going nowhere. Hurst puts a beauty up, and the call there from Paul Armstrong is clear as a bell, and eventually he takes it at the second attempt. Well, Oulton certainly aren't dead yet. Now Sean Hudson. Les Tonks gets a good ball away to Chansley. He plants a beauty onto Gordon Long. But Long held up there by Mick Hagan, and the ball straight out. And the referee says it was the sixth tackle coming up, so Oulton will have the turnover. And looks to be a substitution as looks like Colin Shillabeer is coming off the field, and Kevin Sadler has replaced him. Now Firth. And John Hurst now. Doesn't escape Les Tonks. Steve Firth again. The ball's gone loose, but it's picked up by Richard Cryer. He's running forward, and he's hauled down some 4 or 5 yards out. Steve Firth gets it to McManus. He gets a good ball away there, but it's gone loose, and Neil Pritchard makes sure of it and drops on that ball. Sean Hudson. Oh, he's bounced off 3 tackles there. And there goes Kev Sadler. Kevin Dawson kicks through. The referee says there's a knock on there. And ball, and they've won it. Kevin Dawson. Oh, good running from Gordon Long there. Or rather, Kevin Sadler. Neil Pritchard. Kevin Sadler now. Run round with chance, leaks through. Oh, great work from the standoff. And oh yes, that was good stuff. Kevin Dawson decides to chip over, and David Newsom does the needful, and he does the right thing and kills that ball. Well, it's a long way for Oulton to go now, right from their own 10-yard line. But they've certainly got one or two lads with pace in this Oulton side who look reasonably capable of running 75 yards. But McManus decides to kick instead. Oh, and it's just for a moment escaped Ian Harrison there. Oh, and there's trouble here. The touch judge is on. And I think there'll be words spoken between the two officials here as to who is the main offender. And one of the Oulton players being called out. Indeed, it's Richard Cryer who gives away the penalty. And Kevin Dawson now with the chance to put to touch. Once again, he decides to use the place kick. Well, why not? It's been pretty successful for him so far. Nigel Curtin now. Dave Price. And it takes a couple of Streethouse forwards to pull him down. The ball's gone loose. And Oulton have got it. Peter Svamori gets it away to John Hurst. He's looked dangerous in patches, this number 8, but I think the Streethouse defence have realised that danger, and every time he gets the ball now, there seems to be 2 or 3 men straight on him. And good tackling again. There's Nigel Curtin assisting Kevin Dawson there. McManus kicks through. It's a good one. The ball's loose. In the end, well picked up. Oh, and there again, the ball has gone loose, and Oulton again have it. Through Steve Firth now. Peter Savori puts it on to Gary Holmes. But no progress made there. Here's John Hurst now. Chips through. Certainly seems to have plenty of weapons in his armoury, this big number 8. But that one doesn't come off as Streethouse just about make their own 25-yard line there. Here's big Neil Pritchard now. Oh, good run in. That was Kevin Sadler there, doing a good job. And once again, one of the Oulton players is down. The ball's chipped through, and it'll be Gary Smith to field. He does so. But he's not getting past there, Terry Smith. Richard Kernan. But again, some stiff tackling there from the Streethouse defence. Here's Firth now. He gets the ball away. Hurst is unable to keep the movement going. A chip through. Oh, well picked up, but eventually knocked on there by Gary Holmes, and good thinking from the second row there. He saw the gap, chipped through. And substitution coming on for Oulton. It's Richard Cryer who's leaving the field. And it's Phil Thornton who's entered the fray. And player from each side being spoken to. Goodness me, it's Phil Thornton. He's only been on the field a minute. Well, there's a question of if it's that. And the referee says home feet there against Kevin Dawson. A chance now for Oulton. McManus again with the ball in his hands. He'll put to touch. There it goes. Now then, some stalwart defence is needed here from Streethouse to hold this Oulton side out. They're 6 points down at the moment. They score 8 points to 2, but McManus has it and he gets it away. And referee spots a knock on in there. And once again the referee taking his life into his hands, standing right in the middle of that scrummage. And Oulton have won it. Butterfield there, quickly down on that ball. And Gary Smith there, unable to make any progress. And good tackling from Terry Smith. McManus gets it away to Firth. Firth sells a dummy, slips the ball away, but only as far as Les Tonks. And he'll be glad about that, will the second row. He won't have had an easier pass all night. Chance Leak this time unable to slip away. Standoff's had a good game for Streethouse tonight. Ball's gone loose, play on, says the referee. Kevin Dawson's got it, decides to go himself. And he's still going. Good work from the scrum half there. Well, here's Dave Price once again. Oh, he's bursting through. He's got the fullback with him. He sells the dummy. He's going all the way. There must be a try for the number 10 here. What a try from the blind side prop forward. He must have run fully 50 yards there. What a tremendous try. Dave Price. And even the referee applauds that one. And by word, it does deserve some applause. He burst through the tackle, drew in the fullback, and then sold an outrageous dummy to the supporting Paul Armstrong there, used him as a foil, and charged over by the side of the post. Great try for Dave Price, and doesn't he deserve it? And he's getting an absolutely tremendous round of applause from the mass followers of the Streethouse side. But with the excitement of that over, it's Kevin Dawson to stretch Streethouse lead with this kick. And it's there! It's there! And that's now 14 points to Streethouse and 2 to Oulton. Well, they'll be talking about that one in Streethouse for a few weeks. And I bet Dave Price will relive it 20 times tonight in the station. Yeah, yes indeed. And away comes Streethouse again as Kevin Sadler drives that one in. And here's Neil Pritchard. Oh, they've got their tails up now, Streethouse. They have a 14 points to 2 lead. Oh, but that's a bad ball, but it's well recovered by Paul Allington there. Kevin Dawson, oh yes, steps inside his man, kicks for touch, but this time it goes straight in. And it's a play the ball. Now Oulton have a chance, and they need a very, very quick try to get back into this game. But the Streethouse talent seems to have gone from strength to strength. Bob Pritchard and Mick Copley must have these lads very fit indeed. They're tackling just as strong, if not stronger now, than they were at the beginning of the game. Now John Hurst. He puts it up. It's loose. Oh, and Gordon Long's got it. But the youngster's knocked down there, just on his own 25-yard line. Well, hero of the moment, Dave Price. This time he's unable to break free. Oh, and Kevin Dawson looking for his support there, which on this occasion wasn't forthcoming. But Les Tonks, he's got the ball away. Oh, this is good work. Armstrong now. Kevin Dawson kicks through, but no problem this time for Gary Smith. He takes that one with the greatest of ease, but the kicker himself makes the tackle. Kevin Dawson helped out there by Nigel Curtin. Darren Butterfield. Now it's Tony McManus. He puts it long and deep, but it's not going to find touch. It's only going to find Paul Armstrong. He tries to break clear of a couple of tackles. And look at the way these Streethouse players are running. Neil Pritchard. Paul Ellington now. He's unable to shake off the attentions of Peter Savori there. Kevin Dawson. He decides to kick through. It's a beauty. Oh, can he get to the line? But the ball just bobbles up nicely there. And Oulton are away from their own line with that ball. A good little kick through from Kevin Dawson there. Gary Holmes, but and here's John Hurst with a kick through. Oh, but brilliantly taken there. What a tremendous take there, running across from Chance Leake. Dave Price takes the ball himself, bounces off one man, takes 3 to pull him down in the end. Oh, Sean Hudson gets a good ball to Paul Allington. Paul Allington tries to get it back to young Hudson there, but foiled on this occasion. Oof. Bit of juggling there from Gary Smith, but he manages to hold on to it. And it's Neil Pritchard this time who puts down Phil Thornton. Tony McManus gets it away to Steve Firth. But again, the massed ranks of the Streethouse tacklers around him. McManus again has to elect to kick, but this time it's an absolute beauty. And that's placed Oulton inside the Streethouse 25 now. And it's out to Streethouse. Kevin Dawson is down to take that ball. Neil Pritchard, he gets away from one, and he's still going. Dave Price. Kevin Dawson kicks forward. Again, it's going to be, or shouldn't be, a great deal of trouble for Gary Smith, this one. But he's well put down there. Paul Ellington. Richard Kern in there trying to get away. Steve Firth. And the ball's gone loose, but it's play on. McManus, Tony McManus again goes for the touch finder, but only finds the strong running Ian Harrison. Les Tonks again driving forward. These Streethouse forwards come charging like a steam train for the ball. That time it was Sean Hudson. Kevin Dawson puts it up in the air, tests the fullback. Is he equal to the test? Yes, he is. But he's well tackled at the same time there by Kev Sadler. And again, good tackling. Paul Allington this time. Phil Thornton. Out it comes now to Steve Firth. He dummies. Oh, and the idea was good, but I'm afraid it's a knock-on. And the referee penalises Kevin Dawson for home feet there. Oh, but that's not going to go. No trouble for Paul Ellington. He's looking for his wingman, and he gets it away. And Terry Smith there, coming inside, gets away from the touchline. Good work from him. Dave Price. Nigel Curtin goes to the play of the ball. This time he's going to bring on Neil Pritchard. Oh, and almost away. Oh, there's Les Tonks bursting into the line there. Chance Leak now. He gets the ball away to Kevin Dawson. Last tackle coming up now. And they elect to kick for touch and find it. And the referee not happy with that one. It's out to Streethouse. The ball's gone loose here, but it's well taken there. Well, not a good pass. Paul Allington tidies up in the end. Now it's Paul Oulton again. Les Tonks looking for support. Sean Hudson's coming for this one. Oh, he's got it away. Well, he got it away there, or tried to get it away to Paul Armstrong, and the ball went loose. A knock on there and a scrum down. And another substitution as Ian Thompson of Oulton leaves the field and he's replaced by John Stratford. And Oulton have won this ball. And it's lost there and it's play on. Here's Dave Price. He straightens up. Neil Pritchard held up a yard short. And there's Sean Hudson, he's over. A try there for Sean Hudson. Well, that now makes the score Streethouse 18 and Oulton 2. And Sean Hudson, the scorer there, coming onto the ball well, and once he broke the tackle, it was just a dive over the line for him. Kevin Dawson now to land yet another goal. But this time it's drifted wide of the left-hand post. But I don't think he'll be too worried about that, with the Streethouse now holding a very commanding lead of 18 points to 2. And here we go now. Oulton kicking off. I think the Oulton side playing for pride now. I think the cup belongs to Streethouse. Oh, look at this for good running from Paul Armstrong. Dave Price, here he comes again. Well, these Streethouse lads, they were held to 2 apiece in the first half, but they've cut loose in the second half and scored 3 good tries, 1 absolute belter from Dave Price, and good ones from either of the second rows, as the ball is put into touch by Nigel Curtin there. And the ball looks to be out to Streethouse. Indeed it is, and Kevin Dawson finds Chance Leake, but he just can't slip away from Tony McManus there. But Paul Armstrong, he puts the ball onto Paul Allington. Armstrong again. This time finds Kevin Sadler, and a good run from him. And Les Tonks gets the ball away to Armstrong. Armstrong gets it away. This is going to be a great try. Oh, what tremendous stuff there. Once again, Streethouse over for their try, and it's 22 points to 2 now. And it was Gordon Long this time who backed up that good work, first of all from Les Tonks and then from Paul Armstrong. Gordon Long in for the try to make it now Streethouse 22 and Oulton 2. And Kevin Dawson. And by the sound of the crowd, it's over. Yes, it is. And that's 24 points to 2 in favour of Streethouse. And they've really cut loose in the latter stages of the second half and looked a really tremendous side. Oulton heads a little bit low at the moment. They're a little bit down. But they did well in the first half. but in the second half they've been outplayed by this fit and strong Streethouse side. But Les Tonks makes a mistake there and knocks on. Oulton have got this one. I think the referee, well, he's blown for something. Yes. Offside against Kevin Dawson. The ball tapped quickly there. And Streethouse again caught offside. And Butterfield driving for the line himself. Out it comes now. McManus slips the ball inside, but it's gone loose. But a couple of knock-ons in there. Referee decides to take the first one. That's play on. Oh, and here's a chance. As Gordon Long slips the ball away there. Oh, great running. This is Kevin Dawson, the captain. Oh, good stuff indeed from Streethouse now. Les Tonks driving forward, gets the ball away, but it's knocked on, and it'll be play on as Oulton pick that one up. Well, they can afford to sling the ball about a bit now with a 24 points to 2 lead. Steve Firth. He didn't sound too pleased with that kick. Paul Armstrong. Firth makes the tackle. Terry Smith. Neil Pritchard. And he's been hurt there. Is it? No. Thought he'd been hurt. The referee decides on a scrum down. Ball slipped away from him. And it's won well there by Oulton. Les Tonks is round very quickly to make the tackle. Firth shells it out. Kernin, he gets rid of it as well. And they're very slow getting back at the moment, Oulton. McManus, he gets it to John Hurst, but between them I don't think they knew exactly what they were doing there. Gary Smith, he takes the ball in field, but he meets Dave Price. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't that winger there. Oh, that one's bouncing free, but it's bouncing over the dead ball line, and it will be a tap on the 25 as Streethouse have regained the ball. Nigel Curtin, Neil Pritchard. Good tackle from Darren Butterfield there. Dave Price. Oh, he's away, he's got the ball away. Oh, good play. Good play there as Terry Smith came onto that ball well. And indeed, he was looking to get rid of it and the support wasn't there. Sean Hudson. And it's lost. Gary Smith pulling that one out. I think the referee is penalising Streethouse for standing offside there. McManus. And Smith got a hand to that one, but the ball was already over the line. Darren Butterfield now puts it on to Gary Holmes. Hurst gets a good ball out to Tony McManus, but that's a tremendous tackle there from Chance Leake, who spotted the danger. Oh, but this is a chance there as Richard Kerning hit into the line. Darren Butterfield. Holmes kicks through. Oh, there must be a chance here. And it's going to be a try. A try there for Richard Cryer, who followed that ball up there, followed the kick through. And Oulton have got a score on the board through blindside prop forward Richard Cryer. And that makes the score now Streethouse 24 and Oulton 6. And it's the numberless Tony McManus, the standoff for Oulton to try and narrow this gap slightly with this conversion. But that one's drifted well wide of the left-hand post. So the score remains at Streethouse 24 and Oulton 6. Kevin Dawson. Gary Smith now slips away from one tackle, and there goes the final whistle, and Streethouse have yet another trophy to put on the shelf. In fact, I think they'll need a new shelf in the station, Streethouse, now with all the cups this fine side have won. The score in the end, Streethouse 24 and Oulton 6. We've had tries from Dave Price, what a beauty that was, Les Tonks, Sean Hudson, Gordon Long, and goals from Kevin Dawson for Streethouse. And in reply, we've had a Tony McManus penalty goal for Oulton and a Richard Cryer try right at the death. And certainly the first half was very exciting and very even, but there was no doubt who was the best side in the second half. They looked fitter and stronger and faster. To a man, Streethouse have won the Wakefield Open Cup. And Ken Tinsdale, the Wakefield chairman there, hands over the cup to a delighted Kevin Dawson, the Streethouse captain, and the Streethouse side deservedly coming up to collect their winners' medals. They have in this second half been far and the better side. And I'm still talking about it, but I'm sure they'll be talking about it in Streethouse for a while to come, as I said earlier on, that Dave Price try. In fact, I want to have a look at that on the video again myself. There's not many number 10s can run that distance. And Oulton now will play the part. A very good first half from them. Getting a deserved round of applause from all the fans in the stand, including the Streethouse fans. And just one sad note to the whole game is the injury to Martin Wood, who's out there at the moment, but looks to be limping rather badly.
I've made a few. I've had my share and kicks in my face, but I've come through. And I need to go on. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. in my bows, my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time to lose us, 'cause we are the champions of the world. The champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions.
Thanks for watching David Gray TV.
Like she said, thanks for watching David Gray TV.